All right, we are back with actually with what's going to be a pretty hodgepodge, a little bit of everything workout, pretty much replicating what I did last Friday, mainly because, like last Friday, I went into the workout that I had planned, and like I said, it was kind of, shoulders, back, lower chest, a little bit of everything. Um, and I wasn't expecting how it was going to go because normally I don't do more than two body parts a workout. So I was kind of really paying attention to what I felt and how it went. And by the end of it, dude, the pump that I had was freaking awesome. I remember that much for sure. So I'm gonna try to replicate that again today. Um, gonna be a lot of the same stuff. We'll see if it plays out like I did last week. Of course, a lot of times a pump can be determined on what you eat, how much you eat, a lot of different variables. But as long as it feels good, like I did last Friday, I might do this for a while. Um, and again, it's kind of a weird combination of body parts, but it's for my specific needs. So I wouldn't recommend anyone do this workout unless you just want to, whatever. But it's for what I need specifically. Like Friday's always my shoulders days, but I'm throwing in a couple different things that I feel like I need a little bit more of throughout the week to try to bring them up to match everything else. So it's gonna be like I said last week. What I say was like a 40 30-30 split if you're going by percentages. So 40% shoulders, more shoulders than anything else, and then 30% back, 30% lower chest. And it worked out great last week. So I did my 12 minutes of cardio the first half, warmed up. I think I'm ready to go. I'm going to work with the 60s today. Just your traditional side lateral raises with a slight bend in the arm. Dude, there's nothing I love more. When right as soon as you're about to start a set, a new song plays, and it's a fucking banger. It's one of your go-to songs to work out to. Oh man, the guitar started hitting. It put me in the perfect mindset for this first set. That was fucking awesome. That was good though. What did I do, like 15 or 16, something like that. The last two or three, like always, were cheat rep style reps, but I always am okay with that as long as the first 80 to 90% of the set is pretty clean and controlled. Felt great. Probably gonna do 4 sets here again with maybe a drop set. So give it like a minute or two, and I'll go again. Come on. Uh, okay. I gotta say, I do feel quite a bit better than I did yesterday. That set of 315 on incline just it felt, and again, it didn't feel heavy, but it was just moving slow, and it's like a sudden wall just popped up right in front of me, and the fifth rep I was done. And that's weird because or not last, like it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, so I was still cutting. Just maybe I was a little I was a little closer to the bulk, so might explain why I was stronger. But I hit a PR of 325 on the incline bench press for 7 reps, and then yesterday it was 315 for 5. So you can see the dramatic decline in strength the longer you go into a cut. So but I do feel better today. The 60s actually feel very controllable, very manageable for these side lateral raises. So yeah, 2 down, do a couple more with a drop set. Like I said, almost lost my train of thought there. Um, yeah. Oh boy. Oh shit. The sets like that are the moneymaker sets right there. Those along with drop sets, I feel like are really what can really what lately has been kind of pushing me to get better. Like when you're making faces like that and making all those grunting noises, you're working pretty hard. Unless you're just one of those guys that just from the very first rep are already grunting. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's a little overkill, unless it's like a 1 rep max, I guess. But yeah, you can't be afraid to kind of look silly in here. Not silly, I guess, but to look, I don't know, just not your best, I guess is the way to say it. Um, you can't be afraid to make funny faces and grunt and moan. I feel like a lot of people are too worried about how they look in here, which is kind of ironic because most people come in here to look better, with their clothes off. But to get to that point, you have to pretty much be willing to do whatever you have to, whatever it takes, while you're in the sets and while you're in the workout to make that happen. So if you're making some funny faces, you're making some funny faces. Whatever. I really don't care. All right. What was that? 3? Let's do one more and a drop set. Man, I don't know what's gotten into me because, the past week or two, the cuts have really been hitting me hard. Just low energy and kind of dragging my feet, but still getting the workouts done. But today, I feel freaking good. I feel ready to go, man. So I'm going to take advantage of this because it could very easily, like that, go away. And I've had that happen mid workout or whatever. Your energy just goes down the shitter. So while I still feel pretty good, I'm gonna attack this shit. Ah, come on, man. Ah, it's okay. Let's do a nice little drop set. What weight do I want to use? Let me just use the 40s. These 40s actually might be a little heavy for what I'm doing right now, but let's try it. Oh shit. Uh, That's it. Whew. Let's move on to some back. All right. Was there ever any doubt that it was gonna be the lat pull down machine for back? I mean, come on. This is my go-to. Let me do just a few. I mean, obviously I'm warm. Let me just do a few sets so to get my back ready. All right. I already know I'm gonna need it, so let me get some chalk on my hands. We'll get this first set going. I'm thinking just 3 sets here with a possible drop set. I'll kind of make that decision once the third one's done. See how I'm feeling. So a couple more at least. Oh, up, 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 one more. My lats are already on fire, man. I guess that means I'm doing something right, huh? All right, yeah, let's do one more. Just like I said, a possible drop set. Ooh, come on. Okay. Do I want to do a drop set? Honestly, no, not really. My lats are burning like crazy. But this is where you kind of separate the people who really want it and the people who think they want it. If you really want it, you'll do it. Unless it's like an actual physical injury, that's why you're hurting. But if your muscles are just burning that bad, and you're like, I don't need a drop set, which I've done before, but 9 times out of 10, I'll do it. So, kind of find out a lot about yourself whenever you have to do a drop set feeling like this. Okay. Ah. Whew, I'm so glad I did that. While I was doing it, it was torture. It kind of sucked, but it's like delayed gratification, you know. As soon as I set the weight down, I was like, that was fucking awesome. And it was. My last two, they're destroyed. Whew. All right, let's move on to some decline bench for lower chest. Kind of playing Russian roulette here, or the roll of the dice, because there's really no one in here to spot me on this. And I'm going for that damn PR that the past two Fridays I should have had, which would be 13 reps. So if it goes badly and I get asphyxiated, or however you say it, I get decapitated, let's just say it like that. Um, I had a good run, I guess. Not really, but good enough. All right. Okay, don't now. I need to make sure I don't get carried away here, just in case I miscounted, which I tend to do. Um, but I'm pretty sure that was 13. And if so, fuck yeah, it makes me feel a lot better about yesterday's kind of shitty incline bench press day. A lot better. Again, I've said before, I made the point, it's not all about PRs unless you're a strength athlete. And even then, there's times in your training where it shouldn't always be about that. But it does feel good to hit them because you kind of know whether you're trying to get stronger or more muscular, whatever. Usually, when you're hitting PRs, that means you're getting one or the other or both. So it's basically a sign that you're trending in the right direction. So again, you don't want to just chase PRs, but like I said, when you hit them, I mean, it's a good sign. So really can't ask for much more than that. All right, let's do that two more times. I might even do a couple back down sets here, or if I don't do that, just one drop set. Um, I'm getting pretty burnt out already, and just in terms of, I mean, I've hit shoulders, back, now chest. My forearms are kind of cooked. My shoulders, my back. My shoulders are okay, but my lats and my chest already, just one set, are feeling it pretty good. And it's because I've already trained chest twice this week, and I trained back Tuesday, so it's just they're probably still not fully recovered. So that's why I'm going to limit how much I do here probably. So let me just do a couple more, and I'll kind of, like always, make my decision based off the next two. All right, this set is going to be a little slower, a little more controlled. So I'm definitely not going to get 13 again, but I want to make these reps a little bit better. I kind of hit my PR, that's done. So these next couple, and then the drop set or whatever I do, is going to be more or less time under tension, control, all that. So the number of reps I get here it's just not as important. All right, so I always say most of the time it's not about how much you're lifting, but how you're lifting it. But I do want to make the point that this is a 55-pound bar, not 45. So the actual weight on here is 325 rather than 315. So, you know, that number of 13 reps is a little more impressive when I add that 10 pounds, I guess. I don't know, maybe not. Whatever. All right, one more. I think I'm trying to do a drop set. I don't want to do too many sets here because I'll finish with um, deficit push-ups. Jesus, I'll finish with that. A couple sets hit the lower and mid chest. So let's just do one more with a drop set. All right, that was pretty good. Now, do I want to go down to? Yeah, I'll just take one plate off. I'll do 235 for as many as I can get. It's pretty good. I think I'm gonna make my way right over to this lateral raise machine. Stick to a lot of machine stuff to finish. Um, so yeah, let's get over there. All right, so the main reason, really, why I chose to do this next for shoulders, because I wanted to take my forearms out of it as much as I could. Because honestly, starting with this side lateral raises with the dumbbells and then the lat pull downs, that combination back to back. I mean, yes, my lats and my shoulders were getting the main brunt of it, but my forearms were getting pretty pumped up. So I just want to try to, I mean, if nothing else, just give them a break. They're starting to feel pretty good already, since I'm doing a machine. So maybe I'll throw something in after this for back where my forearms are going to be doing a lot. But yeah, that was, you got to think about things like that and really feel it out. Um, because I mean, unless you have straps, which I do, but I really don't want to use them on dumbbell flies. So like, if you don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff, it can kind of fuck up your workout. So you have to really be in it and pay attention to what you're feeling. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm probably gonna do three more here. We'll do four sets of this again. That'll put me at 8 sets of shoulders. Um, and then I might only do like 5 or 6 sets of back, and then my lower chest. So, all right. Let's do a second one. All right, let's do one more. I was gonna maybe do a drop set, but I think just one more be enough. Okay, this is gonna be a nice finish. It's gonna be kind of like a rear delt slash trap and upper back finish here. At least for my shoulders and back, that's what's gonna finish. It's all really depends on the angle you do your arm. So if you're coming straight back, it's gonna be rear delts, like I said, traps, and the upper mid back. But if you kind of come down, you can target your lats, and you guys will see more what I'm talking about when I do it. So it's really all about the angle of your arm. I'm gonna do it. I might come down just a little, but mainly it's gonna be straight back, like I said, to hit the rear delts, trap, and all that. So this weight might be too heavy, but I'm gonna try it. I seen the legend Jay Cutler do this move. I've tried it once before. I really liked it, and I almost kind of forgot about it. So I wanted to throw it back in today and try it again. It was. It's not about the weight here. It's just all about good reps. And just really higher reps. I am going for higher reps here, so let's just do it a couple more times. One more. Oh. All right, let's do some depth to push-ups, and we are done. All right, this is pretty simple. It's just gonna be max reps, um, for a couple sets. I mean, not much more needs to be said. So let's get this first one going. Let's see how this is gonna feel. I'm pretty burnt out at this point. I'm not gonna lie. So it's not gonna stop me though. One more. If I can do that one more time, honestly, I'll be more than satisfied. Holy shit. Good set. This is the last fucking one. We gotta make it amazing. I might even, do max reps. Well, obviously I'm gonna do that, and then wait like 20 seconds, 15 or 20, and then go into it again and try to get as many more additional reps as I can. Just really carry this out as far as I can, and that'll be it. We'll pose a little bit after that. Uh, 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 mm. 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 Did I say I was gonna wait and do that again? No, forget that. I didn't say that. Okay, if you're gonna make me, I will. We'll keep this going. Fuck. Am I on fire right now? I need to stop, drop, and roll. Who remembers that from school? Okay. Enough procrastinating. Mm. 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 Okay, that is it, dude. Ah, I hurt. Let's go pose. Fuck. Okay, dude. It's only been like it's only been like a minute or two since I did that last set. I'm fucking torched, dude. Like I honestly don't even want to raise my arms. My chest hurts. My shoulders hurt. My back's kind of subsided a little bit because when I was doing those, I don't know, reverse cable flies. I don't know what you want to call them. Whenever I was doing those, I was wanting to be a lot of rear delts. I was also wanting to be trap and back, but I mainly felt it in my rear delts. So I'm gonna have to kind of take note of that and maybe adjust the angle, like I was talking about earlier, the angle in which I do it. Try to make sure my back still gets some work too. So like really, I only did those 3 sets of lat pull downs with the drop set. That was really the only thing that kind of hit my back the way I wanted to. So yeah, but I need to find a little bit more of a better song than this. Actually, this one's not bad. I need to find something pretty good if I'm gonna pose and make it worthwhile. So, what do you guys think? Yeah, I'm cutting right now.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been cutting for like 8 weeks.
Oh shit. So you know parts. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. See, buddy. I think that's all I'm doing today. Not a lot, but I'm honestly kind of cooked. So the rest day tomorrow cannot come soon enough. I guess I shouldn't say it like that. Not that it couldn't come soon enough, but it couldn't have come at a better time. Because yeah, I'm Dude, this is actually a really good workout. I really like what I did here. Um, Again, it's a weird, it's lower chest, back, shoulders. A weird fucking combination for a lot of people, probably, but it's for my specific needs. Um, Excluding the shoulders, I always hit shoulders on Friday, but the lower chest and back added in is for what I need specifically. And I did it last Friday, did it today, and I really like the dude. Like it gives me a gnarly pump. So yeah, we're done. We are done. I'm gonna rest up tomorrow and try to be ready for some squats and shit on Sunday.